Hello and welcome back. This is part 6 of the Southern Highlands ride, and in this section of the ride I will be riding along Sheepwash Rd, which I entered just at the end of the last video, and by the end of the video I'll have gone around the outskirts or the bypass of Bowral, across the railway line, and be at the point where I'm changing cameras. So I've combined two clips here, the first one being about 17 minutes long and the second one only being 2 or 3 minutes long, to make into one clip that takes me to the end of the takes me to getting to Bowral, and then the next clip will be the return journey towards Goulburn. So this is Sheepwash Rd, which is between the narrow road, the Illawarra Highway, and then into Bowral itself. But I think somewhere along the line the road changes its name. But you'll remember at the end of the last video, I was on the narrow road heading towards Fitzroy Falls and Kangaroo Valley, took a left turn onto Sheepwash Rd, and as I say, I'm continuing on that road for the moment. Now, just coming up on the right-hand side here is a small village, I guess, settlement of Avoca. There's a school here. The school, I guess, probably has 1 or 2 teachers, and there doesn't seem to be very much else around, but I assume that the school exists because it is sufficiently far enough away from Bowral or Moss Vale to make it reasonable that children don't have to travel a long distance on a bus each morning, especially young children, say in kindergarten, year 1 or 2, travelling on a long bus trip each day to get to school. In an ideal situation, children anywhere should attend the school that's nearest to them, that's most convenient to them, and so I'm assuming that this school continues to remain open because there are sufficient numbers of children to keep it open, because there are enough settlements and houses and people around to send their children to it. I've gone through Avoca and making my way towards the Illawarra Highway. You can see at this stage the road is in pretty good condition. It's well marked with the centre line and lines on either edge. Not too many of those white guideposts, unfortunately, at the moment, but that's probably not necessary if the shoulders are as wide as they are, and they seem to be well made so that if you need to pull over, you can, and it's safe to do so. This land here would be, I guess, a mixture of open woodland, like most of the other area that I've gone through here with farming land. It seems to me, looking at some other maps and things, that most of the farming activity around here has something to do with horses and equestrian type activities. And just saying that because looking at some satellite maps, when I was trying to orient myself to where I was and remember where I'd been, that there were places that had equestrian activity or equestrian something or other in their title. At this point the road, as you can see, is pretty wide, and even though there's a double line, it still has that sense of openness and spaciousness that I've talked about a few times before. Just as I say, they're coming to a section where the trees are much closer to the edge of the road. I guess this would be a B-class road. The speed limit, I think, is marked at 100 kilometres, except for the places where you're coming into settlements or near schools or things like that. Good to see guardrails and guardrails in places where they're needed. Just coming up to the roundabout on the Illawarra Highway. Now, if I'd have gone left, I would have gone back to Moss Vale. If I'd have gone right, I would have gone down to Wollongong via the Elora Highway and Macquarie Pass. I've gone straight ahead, as you can see, which will take me towards Bowral. Coming up to a railway crossing. Signal lights but no boom gates. You can see the occasional car on this road, so not a lot of traffic, or at least not this particular day. I don't know how the traffic volume will be the rest of the week. I might have mentioned in one of the earlier videos this was a warmish Saturday afternoon, and I'd gone out with a full set of motorcycle gear, in other words jacket and pants, and I had a couple of layers on underneath the jacket, and about this time I was beginning to feel quite warm. You can see, although there is some cloud in the sky, it was fairly sunny. I don't know what the temperature was, but it was certainly warm enough to begin to feel as if maybe I had one layer on too many. I wasn't in the mood to be stopping and starting to take things off. I was just prepared to put up with that. Could probably open the zipper on the jacket a bit and let a bit of cool air in if necessary. A Kawasaki motorcycle has a very tall screen on it, which is handy for keeping the wind off your chest and arms, and also keeping the cold wind off you, but also keeping the wind pressure off your chest by trying to push you back on the seat. And there are a couple of leg shields that have sections that can be opened in summertime to let some cool air, let some air flow through, and closed off, of course, in winter time to keep the cold air from around your legs. And some nice wide footboards for both the floorboards for both the rider and the pillion. And coming up here on the left-hand side is the Southern Highlands Christian School. Don't know more about the school than just the title of it, but it looks like a fairly big school and pretty modern school. And so I think technically I am at the outskirts of Bowral at the moment, although there are no signs saying so. And there doesn't seem to be a lot of housing or development just yet. I'm definitely coming up to the, I guess this would be the Bowral East, because obviously if you continued on this road in the opposite direction you'd be going towards the coast or going east, so I guess this must be East Bowral. Yes, roundabout here. I think I'm right in saying if you go left, you'll go towards Moss Vale. I'm going to continue through the roundabout and then just over the roundabout here, take a right-hand turn, which takes you around the main shopping area of Bowral. There are some shops down here, but the main shopping area is the one street over to the right of this one. I think it's called Ben Dooley Street, but I'm not 100% sure of that. There's some traffic lights coming up, and then I will be making a left turn over the railway line. Those traffic lights are further away than I thought they were. They're here now. So over the railway line I'll be pulling in to change cameras, so I'm getting close to the end of the clip, and I'll say thank you again for watching, and look forward to talking to you and showing you the next stage of the ride home, which will be along, I think it's called Centennial Road, from Bowral to the old Hume Highway near Bowral. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you when I'm preparing the next clip.